Uh, we don't fight bosses that ask us kindly to fuck off.
I mean, but Gwendolyn deserves it.
Yeah, Gwendolyn is
Not really.
Gwendolyn's a cop.
Yeah, and that also. But also
Right, to
cult
be
leader.
fair, Gwendolyn's actually going after people who deserve it.
Oh,
Yeah, but
are you
Gwendolyn
calling
also
cops
deserves
good?
it.
Oh
Gwendolyn's
boy.
cops.
Oh god, let me remove the silver pen from my inventory because I'm just like shaking as I see it.
Just be gone forever.
You can also use it to actually deflect all dark magic, so yeah.
If
Yeah,
I
but
get
the DLC is
PvP,
over, so it don't matter for
if I
shit.
if I get invaded, I will equip it. But yeah.
I mean, you don't need it anymore, so cool.
Have
Yeah,
you talked to Goff at all?
Yeah,
Yes.
he talked to him earlier.
Okay.
The giant dude?
Yep.
You don't have to talk to him now. Just what you have to do is basically go to Calamete's arena, and then go back to Goth.
Okay, I want to first check something. 10,000 for a level. I don't have anything that's worth 10,000.
Do you have any here? Soul
I
Heroes?
mean, you're also like, yeah, you have Souls of a Hero, so you could use that.
Those are 10,000 each.
You can also use the Guardian Soul, because you'll never make anything from it. I don't think you can make anything from it.
You cannot.
Kind of weird. In future games, you can make something from every soul.
I will pop it when I'm missing. I'm trying to have enough to pop so I can buy those fucking ghost things.
Oh,
You get
indeed.
some for free, actually, so it's and they usually drop frequently enough, so you don't have to worry about anything.
If you play the randomizer, you never have to worry about them.
I mean,
Until the ghosts come somewhere.
You just have to worry about the Silver Knights, the Snake Man, the Gold Golems.
looks like a fun new Londo experience.
Also,
I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out where the valley is.
it's the other way. You are in the opposite direction.
Yeah, like exiting the arena is to the left.
Yeah.
Ah,
Also,
across the
yeah.
bridge, past my favorite person.
Like
Look
not,
at the bridge,
not across
look
the
to the
bridge.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although I guess you can talk to Chester since.
Marvelous,
that's since
Chester.
Oh, you.
Yeah.
You have quite some.
But also, yeah, Iggy about like the boss hole not being for a weapon. That's because this is still trying to refine the Demon Souls formula and just throwing shit at a wall to see what sticks.
They upturned the grave of primeval
So it's
man
like
and incited his.
the rules aren't exactly consistent yet.
They have been thinking. Ah, to you
They
and
are,
I, it's
but
all
only
ancient
sometimes.
history. You have
When they
ask
want to be.
yourself,
Yeah.
Does it really matter?
This master
The
reminds me
rules
of
are
Really
a
Happy Few.
suggestion.
You should
I'll be
kill him,
seeing
honestly.
you
Yeah, but
if
Chester's
you
actually
survive.
good.
Also kill him.
He invaded me and tried to fucking murder me from a distance.
Chester's
Yeah.
good people. You
And
can
then he
trust
killed
him.
himself.
Kill
Wrong way.
himself.
Not that way.
Oh,
Yeah, you want to go down.
Yeah. Like
Wait, down?
not you should have
That
gone
little
across the
ravine,
bridge.
you see? You can go into it.
Yeah, just look to the left now, and you should see the path. Like not like this. Well, making this very difficult.
Look
Okay,
up.
okay.
Like you have to get down from somewhere.
It's on the other side. Cross the bridge and go left, and you'll see a little path going down.
It's gonna be very obvious in a moment.
Oh, I see it. There's a big glowing item for dumb people. I see it now.
Game design.
Yeah.
Look, I don't know anything about games or game design. I'm a dumb player.
The final carving is down here too.
And to be fair, you're a number cruncher.
So
I have done a lot of level design, trust me. Unknowingly. Oh, okay, probably that's the end of the item. Thank you for the host, River Pals. Whoa! I didn't see that.
I guess your favorite enemy, dogs.
Welcome to the enemy that appeared in every area in the randomizer.
And these are the
Oh,
worst
God.
dogs too.
Ha, these suck.
Yeah. What is with these games and dogs?
Oh, that's just a soul.
Like, what is with the weird grudge that Miyazaki bears against dogs?
I thought the carving was down here, but maybe I'm wrong.
I
It
don't
might be the
think
other
so.
way.
I think I'm very wrong now. Or it's yeah, it
I-
might be the other way.
I wouldn't sweat it.
Break. Okay, that's
I love physics objects.
just rolling check.
You'll get very good at running past all those dogs, probably.
Definitely
Let's
if I
just
survive
fucking
them.
one try it again.
Oh wow, you piece of shit.
Sly devil.
Yeah, to give you an idea of how bad Calamite can be, I just refought him a few days ago, and I had almost triple your health, and he still gave me problems.
I mean, health is not a problem because I have so little of it. I just play this as a rogue.
Well,
Okay, Ring of Poise, good. Because I can actually finish swinging this fucking sword. What is wrong with that dog?
it's playing.
There's nothing wrong with that dog.
I think it's. Oh, I thought for a moment it fell through the world because that's what can happen to bone wheels in the catacombs, and I love it.
It's really good.
It's pretty consistent too. That's the best part.
Be wary of wings. Try left.
Ah, yeah. Which left?
Your other left.
His left.
That was lovely.
Can't escape from cross
Okay,
the face.
you should be able to leave.
Yep, should be enough. I mean, you can also just get down there and die, but
Wait, what?
Then just have fun.
and you're not gonna die immediately, but you're probably gonna die.
I mean, don't. That's
Yeah.
Do it.
You can collect like a shitty soul pickup in the middle of the arena if you want.
I
think
think
that's
none
what
of
they
them
are.
are really worth it.
Nah, I mean, there's a chest
There's
somewhere
one
too,
good
but
item. Yeah.
yeah, behind the waterfall.
Oh, I see.
Which one, you might ask?
I see.
No, you can see it from here.
All
I was,
right.
Yeah.
I was about to say, like, the other day, man, Dark Souls is really shitty, it doesn't even have something behind the waterfall, but here we are.
Joke's on you!
It took him till the DLC though.
How? God.
Wow, you lucky bastard. Oh, never mind.
No, you don't survive that.
Could have used the iframe from opening the chest though, like a pro.
Yeah, I got confused for a moment.
You can
Okay.
open it like after the fight. Now you have to talk to Goff.
Okay, so that's like a mandatory fuck you, and then you have to go fight the dragon.
You don't have to die. You can survive that even.
Where are you going?
Yeah, you have to go to Goff. Like,
Yeah, that way,
other way.
sorry. I thought the stairs were this way. It's
Is
been...
it off? I always thought it was go.
I mean, I say like, however I feel at the time because I say Smo instead of Smoff, but as I Goff.
Yeah, I always say Smo though. So.
Doesn't
I
it-
I say
feel
go.
like Goff is set in the game, which is why I say it that way.
Yeah, I think it's said that way. I forget. Who says it? Is it he himself?
Maybe, because I used to call him Go.
What's her face might say it too.
Kieran or? Well, there's a couple people might say it, like any of the four knights, because Goff is one of them. Then again, Artorias doesn't talk.
Yes.
He yells. He yells a lot.
He's good at that.
Artorias is good people.
Dragon indeed, even mighty Anna Londa dared not provoke his ire. I see little good coming from this, but thy intent is to persevere to the bitter end.
Yeah. We're pretty stubborn in this stream.
Yeah.
How does it feel to commit dragon genocide?
Bravery without a dash.
I mean, it's not genocide if dragons return in Dark Souls 2 and 3.
Also,
It's
it
only
already
attempted genocide.
I mean, Calamite's basically the last, ignoring the one you cannot kill.
Yeah, but then there's the ones in 2 and 3. I mean, okay, the 1 2 doesn't count because that's a giant or whatever. Lore.
Yeah, so he should have said his name there.
Yeah.
We might have just completely talked over it though.
Of course we did.
Because we have no respect for the deep lore of this game.
Yeah. I mean, I
Deep
do, but I
rich
pretend I
lore.
don't. Also, Goth is just one of my favorite NPCs of all time. Like, check him out. He can't see right now.
Yeah, he's got wax covering his eyes. Memory serves.
Like, they filled, like, the holes in his helmet with, like, sap, I think, or whatever. I kind of forget the specifics.
Resin.
He
Yeah,
wanted to
that's-
mess with him.
That's pretty fucking badass, though.
It is.
Yeah, he does not fuck around.
I wish that would stay there.
I mean, it does,
Yeah.
I think. Oh, no, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
It does in Dark Souls 2, though, and that one. Oh, but there is a dragon in Dark Souls 2. Fuck.
The rest is
You know, you gotta wonder why they didn't, like, fuck with Calamite before, given how easily Ghost shot him down.
I mean, but you still have to fight him, and he's still pretty hard, even though he can't fly anymore.
Also, who's going to go after him? Doug's blind, Artorias went insane, and I don't know what's going on with, what's her face?
She just kind of fucked off
Yeah, Kieran just disappeared forever.
up until she died behind Artorias's.
Yeah, right. Like her corpse can be found there.
And Ornstein is hiding behind like 3 shadow clones at this point.
What?
You fight Ornstein in other games, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's unclear as to what that actually means. Nobody knows. People just like to speculate about it.
I always thought it was some dude who nicked his armor.
No, it's clearly the Ornstein family.
Oh, okay.
Ornstein and his many children.
I mean, it's kind of like, oh, somebody found his armor because apparently you can find, you know, equipment in the world, and somebody just put it on and fucked around.
Yeah, the
Just
Ornstein
my
in
head-
Dark Souls 2 is just a player character from 1, having used the armor.
Look, my headcanon is that Ornstein fucks, and he had many children.
And the
Prove
armor
me wrong,
fits on
cowards.
all of them.
More like Hornstein.
Damn right!
Well.
So what are even these dogs? Is this like what happens if a dragon fucks a dog?
No, this is just what
Oh.
happens if a dog fucks a dog.
Oh!
Well, when you put it like that,
No! Please no.
I mean, that's what it looked like. They look like scaly dogs, and I assume if this is D&D inspired, the dragons fuck everything.
It's true they do, and it's really weird.
Oh, time to deal with this bullshit again.
I mean,
You will never
it's
be afraid.
less bullshit now.
I just love the reward you get from this fight.
Also, you can hop down, like some ledges there. There's a crystal lizard there.
Yep, I saw it on the way down last time.
I really like that the randomizer let me use his tail weapon against him. Because it's a good sword.
It is.
Congrats on all this Titanite you don't fucking need.
You can still completely rebuild your character at this point, you know, using a different weapon.
Oh, I thought it said big dragon collar.
Also,
well, he is.
Matt completely, like, just fuck Calamite and getting his tail.
Yeah, it's the worst tail in the game. Like, you can't even kind of manipulate it meaningfully, like with Seath. You just kind of have to get lucky.
Yeah, it relies entirely upon one specific move.
Yep.
That
Like,
one.
a series of specific moves, actually, because he has to do a dive first, position himself, and then he might or might not slam his tail down.
It's a miserable affair.
Yeah, so far
If you
this
get it,
seems
it's
pretty
gonna be
annoying.
luck. You're doing good damage, though. Like, really good.
Hey, it's a pretty alright fight.
Oh, it's this kind of attack, okay.
Run.
During my fight, I could pretty casually walk away from that.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Oh
God, I always.
It's a bit of a
Oh,
shame that
that hit me.
the-
Okay.
Yeah, the hitbox on that is real weird.
Yeah, that looks really weird.
Also, he's just very aggressive and has a large number of moves.
I mean, compared to fucking Madness, this is like, he is super chill. He's laid back.
What the hell
Just-
is that? You just walked past something on the bridge. Looked like an item.
Yeah?
Yeah, there
Oh.
was
Yeah,
something
it's on the
there.
left.
Oh, what?
Oh
What?
yes. This is a vagrant in the making.
Hmm.
Some
Like,
motherfucker intentionally left rubbish there to make a vagrant.
Yeah, like
I mean-
items phase through worlds, and if they don't get picked up, they travel to another world, and if that happens enough, they become a vagrant.
Yeah,
What a
it's
motherfucker.
a weird mechanic. I'm kind of sad they dropped because it was so bizarre.
Don't worry, in Dark Souls 4, both Vagrants and World Tendency will come back at the same time and become interconnected.
I mean, that would be some good shit, though. Also, like, for reference, I would leave Hoop so it become Vagrants, so...
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh god, there's so many dogs here, oh god.
Yes. All farm eats children.
Oh, so he did fuck the dogs, okay.
Ah, yes.
It's
Noted
canon
dog
now.
fucker. Calamite.
Ugh. He acts like a giant dog, so.
Just really
He's
screwed the
prosperous.
pooch here.
Yeah.
So he really is like that one D&D dragon that fucking entire spell
one?
levels.
Hoping for an army and they were all too stupid for him to use, yeah.
Yeah.
So I really do like how that fire looks. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that's the tail slam down attack. Oh, he didn't do it.
Oh god, I'm stuck.
But you're not taking damage.
And that's what matters. Also, that move is an absolute fucker.
I hope you get hit by it. Oh, it's fun. You'll see. Hopefully.
Yeah, go for the gooch!
Nice.
Oops. Okay, that's a bit too thick of a flame.
Yeah. Like the timing to go through his fire is very tight in general. I wouldn't bother.
Yeah.
I've done it, but not on purpose.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it always goes at that point.
I started drinking before I saw the flame.
I mean, you knew you were gonna die, so you just took a last twig.
Yeah. Pour one out
I
for
have a
Bear.
question.
Also, less character tendency was the most meaningless goddamn thing.
So, is your equipment load at a point where you could like upgrade your armor now to something heavier?
Maybe.
I mean, because that might not be a bad idea if you have like some fire resistance or something, you know?
I mean, if memory serves, the black armor has decent... The black leather, I should say, has decent fire resist for its weight.
For light armor, yeah, but there's probably better stuff like the gold hemp set.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
the
what I
gold
was
hem set
using.
is really good.
It was much better initially. They just had to nerf it because it was so damn good.
Yeah, it's still really fucking good is the best part. It's like the Elite Knight armor, that was also really fucking good early on and they had to nerf it, but it's still really fucking good.
Yeah.
So what I wonder is he dealing fire damage or is that black flame something else?
That is fire.
It's
Okay.
fire mostly, yeah. Actually, it's just fire if I recall correctly.
It's purely an aesthetic thing.
Okay.
really cool fire.
It is some bitchin' fire.
I mean, I'm not complaining.
Remember when they took away your iframes in later games?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's shit.
I wonder if I should power within then.
I mean, you can, but I would recommend like kind of getting a hang of him first.
Yeah.
Yeah, power within might be a bit risky.
Yeah, I mean, it's generally risky, but it's also good if you know what you're doing, but you don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I have never fought this guy, so
It's a really cool fight though, like just the entire atmosphere, the music, and everything.
Getting dragged by that neck.
Also, unlike Seath, this dragon is actually threatening.
And has legs.
And scales. You're not a weird fleshy boy.
oh, what did I do here? Oh, I just do that. Oh!
Okay, you just
Ow!
God damn.
what an absolute fucker.
Yeah,
I
what
don't
a
think
dick.
that's by design though. That was just bad luck. Except of course, we know what happened with Manus. I was an experience.
That was
really was.
pretty good.
So what if, at half health, Calmy starts using dark magic?
What if?
That would be hilarious. And just spams it.
Oh.
Nice. I want that to connect.
You're rude.
It's not that bad.
I don't know, it
Oh.
sucks. Pretty bad.
I mean, yeah, like the stamina that get from it, that sucks, but you can't just play it safe and it'll be okay.
Ah.
That attack doesn't actually have a whole lot of range, so you can outrun it.
Yeah, like running away is
Backwards.
usually the best thing
Oh,
to do,
damn it.
except if it's like straight fire.
Oh, okay. I thought like that would actually like hit me if I ran towards like the camera.
No, it's pretty short range.
I mean, if there's a wall right behind you, then yes. That happened to me once. Or twice.
Okay, I think I have the hang of this. Pretty sure I could power within him.
I don't think Calamity is that bad, it's just
Oh, he's taking
You
a
know.
lot of damage, so it seems fine.
yeah,
Just-
I mean, he's normally like more resistant, but you have a really good weapon. And a fun fact: if you use a Dragon Slayer spear against this literal dragon, it's gonna do shit for damage.
Shitty spear.
It's not because of shitty spear. It's because, well, that also. But funnily enough, despite dragons being weak to lightning in the lore of the game, this one isn't.
The special boy.
It's just because he's DLC. All DLC bosses have ridiculous resistance to all elements. Probably because they kind of preferred people going for melee, but I don't see anything wrong with encouraging build variety or anything like that.
I mean, they kind of dumped on build variety in 3.
I mean, I'd argue against that, but it's certainly, there's less variety than in 2.
Just give him a good kick. I'll teach him.
Well, close. Oh,
Also, that hard limit on the range looks super weird.
yeah, it does. Oh, that didn't bother
You did, but you got grabbed along with it, and the hitbox remains active. So that's the tricky part about that move.
me. Yeah. Oh, it's not that good, okay.
Like, if you follow after it, you might be able to chop the tail off. But then
Yeah.
again, that's risky.
Ow. and stuff. Also that thing as well. Basically all of these moves are really
Yeah, the turning attack is real fucking rough.
It's so good, they brought it back for every dragon in future games.
Yeah, Calamity is the standard they gotta live up to.
I mean, to be fair, they improve pretty much every time.
Looks like there has to be 5 million Artorias fights.
Oh wow! Holy shit.
But none of them will be as good as the original.
Yeah.
I still say Lady Maria is my fucking favorite fight in the franchise.
I don't know. She was kind of a weird dragon. Who may be also fucked.
No. She did not fuck. Somebody wanted to fuck her. That's what you had to
Gehrman.
So he made a fuck doll.
Yeah.
He made many.
Yeah, several fuck dolls, and it's really weird and creepy.
What killed me there? He has a charge attack, which is basically, oh, my entire hitbox deals damage to you, fuck you.
Yeah.
He also has a belly attack.
He has many attacks.
Yeah.
There's an answer to everything you do.
It doesn't seem too bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad, but still, it's true that he usually has an answer to everything that you can do. But if you get good, so to speak, you can kind of manipulate it. Because it does specific attacks in specific locations, but hey, that's just what every boss does.
Do you have any armor that's like both like resistant to physical damage and fire damage?
But like the problem is,
I have not
he's
seen.
very limited in what he can use.
Yeah, like the gold hem set isn't even bad in terms of physical, it's just
No, the gold hem set is amazing for its weight.
it used to have poise initially. They had to nerf it to remove all the poise.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Yeah, that's about one heavy hit.
Yeah.
I mean, you can just chain together normal hits and you'll probably do more damage.
How are you not getting grabbed by that?
Yeah, I mean, it has a weird hitbox. Like, you have to basically be, like, directly in front of him.
Nothing still hit me. And that's gonna hit me, because I started drinking before he did it.
Looks like drinking isn't the answer. I say as I open a bottle of wine.
Look, do what you say, not what you do.
Right, I'm gonna stick with the power within. It does enough of a damage boost.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Like, at this point, you kind of know what he can do, so
Yeah.
it's safe for now.
I just need to dodge enough times. Power within is really good. Can't remember whether it's this good in a 3, but I know when I played the first time that it was like really useful. Ow, fuck dogs. Oh, I mean, I,
Well, I mean,
guess
someone
the-
had to.
yeah, obviously. Slowly. Oh, I did not see that attack before.
I mean, you did, just from a different direction. Yep, just checking out the crotch.
You gotta see where the fucking takes place.
How does Dragon make it go?
Let's not get into that, okay?
How is Dragon Babby formed?
Please no, not on this stream. Oh,
Hot dog get pregnant?
damn it.
Yeah.
Rip.
So, yeah,
Sorry
that's
what I said
dangerous
about
question.
you so much.
Oh, there's the tail smash attack.
Ganking my corpse.
It's a shame that Power Within kind of sucks in future games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was one of my favorite spells in this one.
Doesn't help that each game is like a reaction to the previous.
I mean, I know that Power Within get a lot of use in PvP or something.
I mean, in PvP it's a joke, you just run away and laugh at the guy losing health constantly.
Yeah, no, it's just it's very powerful in, you know, PvE. Like it is stupidly good.
As you can see by the damage you do.
Yeah.
I also have a feeling like hyper mode runs didn't exactly help.
I mean, hyper mode is fine. It's something you'll only do if you already played through the game.
Well,
and
I meant
confident
for
dying
like,
when
like,
it-
like them judging like the power of Power Within.
Oh, yeah, they're kind of bad at balancing in general. I felt they're very reactionary and then have to fix whatever mess they created.
I mean, their entire games like kind of feel reactionary to each other.
Yeah, that also, but also they're like just in general they're balancing and rebalancing of stuff.
And once again, let's talk about Hovel Flippers for a second.
That was hilarious. I'm sad they're gone.
Same. It was like kind of fascinating. Like, to be fair, unpatched Dark Souls 1 is a fucking magical beast in all the worst ways.
And also best. You can attack the tail from that attack. Oh. I never really
You have to be really aggressive.
Which he was.
I mean, I am extremely aggressive in these games. That's the thing. I just never really put two and two together. Did that.
Just gotta be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Oh, wow. Fucking 360
Yeah,
asshole.
he does not fuck around.
I mean, I think we established that he does.
Yeah.
I mean,
Quite a lot.
okay, you're right, but also...
Oh, shit, that was very low.
So Tyrion, for reference, before they nerfed it, the Darkwood Grain Ring would let you do ninja flips at 50% equip load. So the Hovel Flipper was basically a min-max build that let you do sweet ninja flips in Hovel armor.
Was extremely good.
It was super good, and it was also fucking hilarious.
And it took them a while to nerf it too. Like, there were several other balance patches in between before they did it.
I'm
the
just
fire
sad
def-
that the giant dad has been left intact.
Yeah.
Is the fire defense ring any good?
Nah, it's shit.
Yeah.
Like,
It's-
it's not
it's-
worth giving up a ring slot for. I mean, you might use instead of poise, because poise won't do you much good here, but it's not that good. Oh yes, the Chloranthy ring. This is the only game where it's actually good and worth it.
I mean, it's pretty nice in 2.
I mean, yeah, it gets worse with every game, unless you count the +3 rings from Dark Souls 3. In that case, yeah, that one's exactly as good as the one in this game.
And to be fair, I'm also stacking like 3 stamina weapon things.
Yeah. But you can also stack a 4th if you wanna. I forget where exactly you can get them, but there's consumables that,
Yeah,
Oh,
Marvelous
stamina
Chester
can-
sells them, actually.
Alright! I mean, if you wanna just completely take a piss on standard regeneration.
Exactly.
Hey, never mind.
Bro, please stop holding your backpack in your left arm. That's only let's play.
I mean, it'll reset every time you switch your weapons.
I know. It's kind of As is this.
just immediately get fucked up.
Whoops! Not far enough away.
It's best to run a few meters further,
Yeah.
just to be safe.
Yeah.
Like, you'll still be able to heal after he's already landed again. Because he
Yeah.
needs to recover from his fancy-ass fire attack.
Oh, this is gonna be the boss rush stream, isn't it?
Probably.
You do have maybe the worst assortment of bosses to do runbacks to.
Yeah, well, he's gonna have to fight.
Well, Sip is next.
Second to last is gonna be an absolute. That's probably one of the worst runbacks.
Oh, the 4 kings.
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay once you figure out all the shortcuts, but they're not very apparent usually.
It also still sucks even then.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to get to the 4 kings. I haven't gotten that far.
I mean, they're not that bad anyway. At least I say
Milando's
that.
not huge. It's just not great.
If you can beat Manus and Calamite, the 4 kings shouldn't be a problem.
Don't say those words.
I
be fair,
said them and I'll say them again.
I have beaten the 4 kings before. So currently we're fighting one of 3 bosses I have never fought before. So I've never fought Gwyn properly before, or I've beaten him, and I've never fought beaten Manus before. You're up, motherfucker.
Yeah, but have you fought Gwendolyn before?
Nope.
He has not.
Thought I was gonna finally the moment, but no.
Every time. Every time.
Fucking hate that noise.
It is easy to avoid is the thing, but I wish it was there.
Now you're just trying to curse it. I see through your lies, Iggy.
Shit!
Oh, you're alive.
You're not dead.
Been gonna kill you.
Yes. Oh no, never mind. We're still there. Because that's like a close fight.
Don't get
Die
greedy
now.
now.
Oh, please die, yeah.
Shit!
Oh, where's the current? Uh-oh.
You got greedy.
Fine,
Shit.
you're not dead.
They're still there?
Yeah,
Oh my
okay. I
God.
was waiting for you to do that. I
Well done.
thought the hit wouldn't connect, honestly.
Nice fucking finish, though.
Welcome to this useless fucking ring.
It's
No, put
great.
it on.
You should
Put
put
it
it
on.
on forever and never put it off again.
I'm gonna split for you now. It doubles all damage taken.
Yep, it's also what that grab does that you avoided multiple times. It doesn't do much damage, but it like applies a debuff to you that makes you take double damage for a while.
Does it have any hidden use, or is it just you?
No, that's
Read-
it. It's just
Did
there
you
to
read
fuck
the
you
second
over.
paragraph?
It's just the
A
final.
useless ring befitting no finger.
It's just the final reward for basically the last boss most people will beat before Gwyn.
Yeah, Torpid, can you add like 50 XP to people?
See, that only took you like 30 minutes as opposed to Manus's 90.
To be fair, it took me 30 minutes because I was being a tool and trying to constantly hit the tail.
Yeah, but I mean, you wouldn't
it's
use
a
the tail
nice
weapon
item.
anyway, even though it's a good
But
one.
it is not worth the effort.
I mean, if you want to make a build around it, it's gonna be a Nugan Plus thing anyway, because this is so late in the game. Even though you can theoretically go here much earlier, you know, just after Orange Sand Smoke.
Then the other fun part is getting all the dragon scales to upgrade it.
I mean, there's enough in the game just like that up until that point, but yeah, you're right.
Oh,
Oh, there is.
Okay.
There's normally a message here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you should check that out.
If only Hawkeye were here.
Yeah, you're supposed to go all the way till here, and then, Hawkeye, who is that? Oh, right, that guy.
Oh. So, like, if you survive the Dragon Breath, you go all the way to the message, and it tells you,
Yeah.
oh, if only Hawkeye was here. Okay.
Yeah, like most
well, no,
people
if you
could
run there
survive it.
fast enough.
Yeah, also most people could survive the Dragon Breath at this point. Like, by most people, I mean people who don't use light armor.
Well, I'm pretty sure that this armor saved me from dying way too many times.
Oh yeah, I did. Especially there at the end. I almost thought you took that hit intentionally, but then again, nah, you're not that kind of guy.
To be fair, I did do that versus the Nameless King in 3, because it was just better taking a hit than blocking.
So are you gonna go back to those dogs and apologize for killing their father?
No, fuck him. Oh yeah, we should
Well,
talk
I
to
mean-
our giant friend.
Yes, you should.
That's what Calamite did.
No, Calamite fucked their mom, he didn't fuck those dogs.
I mean, you don't know that.
Let's
Well-
assume he's not that kind of dragon.
Listen, not all dragons.
Hashtag
Well-
yes all dragons.
Not all dragons fuck their hybrid children, yes. Oh god.
Yeah,
okay,
I can't
4,
believe
6.
Calamite has standards and stops at just dog fucking.
Thou hast defeated Calamite. Wondrously played. Lord Gwyn's blessing upon thee. That beast will never take to the skies again.
He has so many things to say all of a sudden.
We knights fought valiantly, but for every one of them, we lost 70 of our own. Exhilaration, pride, hatred, rage. The dragons teased out our dearest emotions. Thou will understand. With our twilight, gold thoughts
Okay, cool. See you.
farewell.
If you talk to him more, he'll give you his bow and stuff. So,
Oh. Okay.
if you want to have like a big ass bow.
Why not?
I mean, you have a big ass bow already, but look at that guy.
If you could get a bigger ass bow.
Needed, but no dragons to hunt. I know not if a human could even operate it. But here, thy need outweighs mine.
Was Calamite like the last dragon left?
Every
I mean,
There's the
Essentially.
everlasting one?
yeah, there's also the one in the Dark Souls 2 DLC and in Dark Souls 3 DLC, and yeah.
Well, I mean, like to his
Yeah, but
knowledge,
those
now
ones suck.
Calamite was the last one.
To his knowledge, yeah, and to our knowledge at this point as well.
Yeah,
I missed the
like
bows.
the everlasting dragon is
passed
very
it.
much hidden away from prying eyes.
I do have enough. But this only use his arrows?
No,
No,
it
use
uses
any
all
great
great
bow
arrows.
arrows.
Yeah, it's just another great bow, really. It's one of 2 in the game.
proud of you.
Variety.
Cool. Oh, time to go
But this is
kill
the
a
cool
wolf.
one.
I would say that Calamite fight was really good. Like, all of his moves had kind of clear things to counteract them, which I think was pretty neat.
Yeah, I like the fight a lot.
And it kind of dealt with different spacing. So I overall think that fight was really good. I didn't mind dying to it.
Yeah, like my one complaint would be how quickly the side bite comes out.
That I don't not even like don't mind how quickly it comes out. It's like how far it actually angles. That's what got me. Okay, let's go upgrade our armor a bit and then go into the fucking forest.
So yeah, you're just gonna take the shortcut, or you're gonna go through the forest proper like a fool.
I'm gonna take the shortcut because I bought the shortcut, I think.
If not,
Yeah.
you have the money for it.
I mean, he got it already. For no reason particular. I think.
I got it a while back.
Yeah.
I just find it funny how many people actually play the game without ever going through the forest proper.
At this point, I go through the forest because they want to spend like 20,000 souls for a freaking key.
That makes life easier and
Oh, okay.
is good for grinding if you're into that sort of thing.
Yeah. It's also good for first timers who might die to Sif a couple times.
Yeah, that makes life a lot easier. Like, that is the best reason to get the key. It's just, hey, Sif might fuck up your face.
I upgrade my face armor.
You can.
Yeah, but the body armor is probably the best to upgrade, and
We already
the-
maximized it.
yeah, but the pants are the second best usually.
Yeah.
Improve your pants!
Yeah, because you can't improve that face; it's impossible.
Yeah, as I say, I don't think you can actually improve the, yeah, the masks.
I mean, maybe with Twinkling Titanite, I'm not sure.
Use the slab.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh
use the
wow.
slab.
I wouldn't use a
pants.
slap for that, but wow.
I mean,
And
what
he's
else
got-
would I use it for?
Yeah!
I don't think the mask is there, no. I don't think it can
No,
be
it isn't.
upgraded at all.
Yeah, it's just one of those items.
Yeah.
To be fair, it'd be
Special.
way too good if you could.
Yeah, special stuff is either Twinkling Titanite, like the Gold Temp set, or like can't be upgraded, like boss armors and stuff.
You can't take my Ornstein armor from me.
Most armor's better though.
You have to wear our shiny +10 pants and chest.
Yeah!
Now you'll be invincible forever.
Just every time you thrust your crotch forward and say, look at my powerful pants.
Look at the slab on these clothes.
Ugh.
Can
Never
you
have to-
see the quality of these pants? I scream every day.
Never have to iron my shirt again.
I mean, I don't think Titanite's iron.
No, but it's so hard. It's like always like no need to iron it.
That sounds really uncomfortable, actually.
Look, being an adventurer is a very uncomfortable job.
Just your character waddling everywhere, looking like they shat their pants because they can't move at all in their clothes.
I mean, do you see
And
how
in
my
Dark Souls
character
3, your
runs?
character can piss their pants.
I don't think
What?
the character can piss the pants, but there's the
You
set
get piss
that
pants.
that is stained in piss.
Yeah,
And
your
it's very
pre-pissed
popular.
pants.
Yeah, it's the standard edgelord set, so a lot of people wear it. And the description just says, "Yeah, man, that guy who wore it before he pissed his pants. Have fun."
Stan
What?
shat himself.
So from what I remember, this is the forest that has a bunch of annoying NPCs.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Fun fact: unpatched, you could not log onto them, and it was fine actually, but just a fun fact.
Sounds like a very unfun fact.
I mean, it was fine. Again, it just required you to play the game a little differently. And since I played through the entirety of Demon Souls without figuring out how to lock onto enemies because I'm smart, it wasn't much of a problem for me.
Now, see, the nice thing is you can just run past all these fuckers.
Yeah, I mean, fight him once, I guess. Just
Oh, they
Because they do respawn.
Oh, that's annoying.
yeah,
There's a couple of them that don't, but
yeah. Like there's one I think that doesn't respawn, or two actually.
yeah, too.
A thief and an archer.
But yeah, they're on the far side of the woods.
Don't have to bother with them really, unless you want to explore all of this open space.
Nah, I'm good.
As I said, there are better, much more interesting parts of the forest anyway. That are not here.
I mean, all the interesting stuff is across the bridge. Oh, that's the thief. That one won't respawn. Can parry you though, so look out for that. The chump
You'd
that
want to
can't
go
be
over
parried.
and face Sonic the Hedgehog?
No, I'm good.
I mean, the true Sonic is in Dark Souls 2 anyway. And they're the shittiest enemies ever.
What is that?
The Ivory King DLC.
Yeah, They're literally just blue tiny porcupines. Could be a reference, I don't know.
That guy looks
No, what
angry.
they are is giant dicks.
Yeah. With contact damage. The only enemy in the series with contact damage. Except, of course, for the humanities, now that I think about it.
Well, yeah, but that's their entire
I'm
gimmick,
back.
though.
I need to equip my poison again. Because
I mean, you can't just run for here, really, if you
I
don't
need
feel
to
like
talk
murdering.
I need to talk to the cat.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can
right.
talk to her while running.
You can, and if you, if you join the Cat's Covenant, those guys won't attack you anymore. And a new NPC will show up, and you will be able to get the Dark Wood Grain ring. The one true ring. Now that I think about it, you should probably get it.
I'm never gonna join the cops.
It's not the cops, it's
Yes.
it's more of the tree militia.
Yes.
I'm joining the militia.
No one's making you, but you should, because you get the flip ring for it. Well, with a bit of... yeah.
I mean, let's be real. They're not even really militia. They're just crazed tree huggers.
Yeah.
Okay, poise.
Not even like tree
that
huggers,
good.
they're just here to protect,
Yeah, they're obsessed with a single grave. It's even weirder than that.
Nice!
Wow! Motherfucker. I was about to sass you for using that shitty attack. And then you just own everybody at the same time.
Bear doesn't fuck around, alright?
Look, have you seen me play fighting games? I will keep doing one thing until it finally connects.
Is it not so that thou art none?
So yeah, this tower might seem familiar to you because you've already been here technically in the past.
Not for the grave of Sir Artorias. My advice to
This entire area actually is just the Royal Woods.
the legend
Just
of
meet the
Artorias
second best cat in the series.
But didn't this cat guide me to save Sif?
Traversing the dark.
Yes, she led you to Sif's secret hideout.
Go not yonder knocking
And she's
for
still
nothing.
protecting Sif to this day, or Artorias' grave, really.
So was this during the Covenant?
Yes, to both.
yes.
Yeah, this is the forest people.
Thanks.
When there is nothing more to say about this tedious.
Because like the first thing isn't really a question.
Thank you for clipping that to death.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good moment.
God,
There
which
is-
directions again?
Well, straight ahead, but if you go to the right a bit, there is a treasure chest in a little pond. It just has an ember, I think, though.
Yeah, it's the magic ember.
Yeah, don't use that. There's mushrooms around it too, so if you want to see your big mushroom friends again, you can go there. But otherwise, it's just
Yeah. Yeah, we're good. We're good on gear. Also, magic ember lets me upgrade magic gear, but yeah,
It does.
it does. Does it?
I mean, you don't want to use magic stuff anyway,
Oh, but it's
unless
not
you
like
do.
it doesn't count the helmet. I'm guessing.
I don't think you can upgrade armor with it.
It's magic as in the specific brand, like upgrade.
Ah.
It is a weapon type.
Okay.
Yeah, magic is a weapon upgrade path.
Oh, I didn't know you could
Yeah.
actually get up there.
You're not supposed to go up there.
Yeah, I know you're not supposed to, but I didn't know you could.
You can go many places if you just finick your way around a lot.
Yeah, there are great ways to cheese Sif.
I mean, I would know. The time I did kill Sif was by cheesing.
Exactly.
I mean,
Much.
Much to the dismay of co-commentators.
Yeah.
I mean, this fight is meant to be cheesed. Like, there's like so
Oh, yeah,
many
there's
ways to
nothing behind the
accidentally
grave.
cheese
Oh
it.
wait! Exclusive cutscene, exclusive DLC cutscene now.
All right.
Deep lore.
Like this, if you cry.
I mean, I'm not crying. I'm more terrified because the wolf with the fucking sword.
I just want to pet her. She looks so fuzzy.
Sad music. Oh, we don't have to fight. Sif understands I'm the good guy. It's all good now.
No, Sif is sad. Because Sif must fight.
What? No, why? I just need a ring to save the world.
Sif must fight!
What else is Sif gonna do, really?
Yeah, good girl.
Yeah, Blade Wolf.
Oh well, I guess it has to be this way.
Well,
Actually, Blade Wolf's theme is I'm my own master now.
oh,
Time to leave them all behind.
I mean, you don't have to roll if you're under her. Like that's the prime
know.
cheesing method.
I don't know how bad the swings get. It's been a
Yeah, she's
while.
not very likely to jump up in the air and then like spit fire back down.
Yeah, no, this is not
Right.
a DLC boss.
This is not Calamite Bear. Okay, we can move on.
See ya, Sif.
You are free of that boss fight.
Wow, I can't believe you thought her
Yeah.
legit.
Yeah, also check behind the grave. There's an item there.
Yeah.
A very nice item for other people.
Yeah, not one that you'll use, but it's there. It's lore. It's Kieran's corpse,
Ooh.
aka Artorias' lover, and one of the 4 knights of legend.
Oh, okay. Can I go XP?
I mean-
Torpid?
Yeah. So wait, there was music? The fight was over so fast I couldn't tell.
There was. It was good, but
There was also very sad music when Sif recognized me and realized we don't have to fight.
it was the same music from the fight, just with
Didn't-
a harp.
Well, no, I think they added I was born in a prison.
Fuck.
No.
I
Shut the
I
fuck
will
up.
ban you,
Okay.
so help me!
Go away.
gosh. Well, on that note,
I'm done with you.
good luck and goodbye.
Yes,
Bye
yeah.
bye, see ya.
Later.
Technically, you were born in a prison. Like,
Hey,
prove your
nah,
character
I'm-
existed before then.
I mean, we haven't seen him before, so maybe he was born there. Maybe him as a gameplay construct got born there.
Just birthed, fully grown. It was really weird.
Also,
Yeah,
okay,
it's-
rejects. Yeah, that was very anticlimactic.
I mean, see, this is the thing with the DLC bosses. They're all like so many rungs up the ladder compared to the regular game bosses that it's kind of ridiculous. And you're also supposed to fight Sif much earlier anyway, but still, the base game bosses are much easier. They have way fewer moves than any of the DLC bosses, and they're less
Also
aggressive.
health.
Yeah, also, like before the DLC, Gwyn was probably the most aggressive boss.
Now also, once again, Manus far and away has the most health of any boss in this fucking game.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of supposed to be like a super boss, I think.
The real final boss.
Oh shit, he's gonna push that some more. Massive deck.
I like Manus, it's just you saw the worst of him. The worst possible outcome.
Calamite doesn't drop a soul?
Dragons don't have souls. Except
Shit,
when they
you're right.
do.
Yeah.
Just
No soul.
Calamite stopped having one when he started fucking dogs.
I can't believe this is official lore now.
I mean, they're
Miyazaki
normal
nods
ass
in approval.
undead dogs, but I like this.
Every lore is official until Miyazaki like disavows it.
Yeah, but Miyazaki
Prove
just
to me,
completely nodded in
Miyazaki.
approval just now.
Miyazaki proved to me that Calamite doesn't fuck dogs, you fucking coward.
I mean, he'll say he does. I know it.
Ah.
I just...
Ben felt that was Demon Souls.
Yeah. Miyazaki's also the guy who rejected a design because it was too gory, and instead he wanted something that more reflected the sadness of an undead dragon.
You know, what? I
Miyazaki-
like that.
Miyazaki was also the guy that said Parl was a good fight, and he doesn't want anybody touching or changing it.
Well, Misaki's also the guy who wanted to reject Guinevere's design because the boobs were too big, but then he was like, no, boobs are okay. That's real, actually.
I guess the true lore is that Miyazaki fucks.
Oh, he
Please.
probably does.
So, should I just go down there, or should I buy some shit first?
Honestly, you get 2 for free, and
That was 3.
they drop. Maybe it's free. I don't know.
I think it's just 2.
It doesn't matter. You get enough for a while, and the ghosts usually drop them unless you're obscenely unlucky. Which, given the madness fight, could actually be the case.
We have, in fact, seen me obscenely unlucky in this run, and also obscenely
I
lucky.
mean, also with where you are, like physically at this point, it should be a relatively quick run through.
Yeah, just a hit per ghost, really. It's not gonna be too bad. And alright, you can also summon Beatrice for the Four Kings boss fight if you don't get the witches set.
Yeah, so speaking of unlucky, in the randomizer, instead of the witches set, that was apparently the location of the Rite of Kindling.
Oh my goodness.
So I never got that.
I mean, I never use it anyway, usually.
How dare you?
Oh no, it's our old friend, the Sad Knight.
Is he your friend?
I mean,
Fuck his day up.
he just kind of awkwardly hung around Firelink Shrine and was sad a lot, which is bad for him, you know, but...
Well, he had to deal with a
He's
snake
kind of-
with like sleep apnea.
Yeah.
So when I got here the first time during that failed LP, I killed him, and I continued going, and my co-commentator was, hey, like, did you notice who that was? And I was like, who? That guy you just killed. Like, I don't know. It's the Sad Knight. And like, who? The guy in Firelink Shrine that was really sad. Like, oh, that guy, okay. Just
That
continue playing.
fucking loser.
And then you like this because you cried every time.
Oh yeah, you're right too. I don't remember 3.
Yeah.
We can
There's
save
no
him when we're
status
talking.
icon for having a transient curse open. It's just a character glow. It's kind of annoying because it's very subtle.
So
If you
they're
keep
just-
the item on your like little UI on the bottom left, when it turns back to its normal color, that's when you know it's done. But it's
Yeah.
like that's the only way to really tell.
I mean, also there's the glow, but you have to really pay attention for that. And there is a
Almost one-
Firekeeper soul nearby, just FYI.
I almost
It's
wonder
one
whether I
that
should-
you should get at the start.
I'm almost wondering whether I should kind of rush this entire shindig.
Just fucking rush it.
Do what you want.
You
With your
got no
hot
reason to
Tunisian.
dwell here.
Because it doesn't, I don't remember this area being fun at all.
No, it sucks.
not.
There's
Also-
one big fight I think that you almost have to do.
Crunch the curse.
Yeah, it's better to use it and not need it, really, than to have to use it in the middle of 1,000 ghosts.
This is
no.
one of the areas that the randomizer made significantly easier.
Well, yeah, because you don't need to deal with curse bullshit.
And most of the enemies that like normally spawn in the ground just died.
Yeah, because they just spawn in walls.
Yeah, they don't have that sweet no clip.
It's the best spot to grind XP probably in the randomizer.
This room kind of sucked because there was a DLC prisoner stuck in the ground and a gold golem blocking the door.
Yeah,
Oh, I
there you
remember
need
seeing
to
that.
lower the water first.
Yeah. The very large emperor is also in this area, but yeah, you don't need it.
Oh, that's to get the stuff to plus 15.
Yeah.
I mean, I could get my armor to plus 15.
I don't think your armor goes to plus 15.
Yeah, armor goes to plus 10.
Wow, how boring.
That's why you already used your slabs.
There's also obscenely rare, like, cursed sword here that only the special ghosts drop, like the ones that you'll see in a minute.
And that can attack without curse.
Yeah, like the knife that they drop also does it, but it's kind of shit. It's shitty dagger.
It's a real bad dagger.
Ah, yes, the shortcut.
I actually had to use that.
I've never used that.
Only because the randomizer made it impossible to actually run past everything.
Oh, what did you have to deal with?
The gold golem in the doorway, like, it just
Oh,
blocked
Jesus.
the whole thing.
Just here to fuck your day up.
This area was infinitely easier. Because it was just Sen's Fortress snake people.
Ah, the Sneeple.
Oh, I
You
can
have
run
to
with my
kind
shield
of
up.
go into that room you just left
Oh,
and through it. Because the NPC who gives you the key you need to progress is, past that.
oh, okay.
And that's what it meant with there is a big fight that you probably have to do.
Oops.
Then again, it's not too bad.
I like that shrug.
Yeah. It's almost better than the regular shrug as an emote.
So these things respawn?
Yes, but you only need to fight them once, really. You won't be able to climb with those ghosts there.
Oh,
Oh, you got grabbed.
Yep,
Oh
easy to
god. I can't believe you're not dead.
Oh, jeez, you got such a lucky opening.
It's because he a beefy boy.
Alrighty. I think that's all that's left. Was left. In one hit.
Yeah, this sword is fucking huge.
I prefer the
Absolutely.
Cyander myself. It's way cooler. And I can pronounce its name correctly.
The Zui Hander.
Ah, fuck off. I know you know how to do it.
The Lord Vessel. Very impressive. I know exactly what your intentions are. You seek the four kings whom I guard over. This is the key to the seal.
The key to the seal.
The four kings slumber in the deepest chamber of the ruins. Use this key to break the
This is like the ultimate basement dwelling nerd because he's literally in the basement of the
Do not
world.
forget, the dark wraiths reside in a dark void called the Abyss. But the Abyss,
Yeah, I don't know how he knows we have a Lord Vessel. Maybe it's in our eyes.
although long
You
ago
can smell it.
the knight
Yeah.
victorious traversed the Abyss, if you can find him,
Or Fromm told him, I don't know.
the
You
Abyss
smell like
may
incredibly
be
deep sadness.
surmountable.
Okay.
I bet you cry every time.
I do. Well, that's that guy then. Oh, Transient Curse lasts longer than I remember.
It does
Yeah,
last
it
pretty
lasts-
long.
Super long, and you don't really need it for the bottom area, so...
I'm kind of surprised none of the ghosts dropped any yet, because normally they do.
Yeah, unless you're extremely unlucky, huh?
I mean, you're also not human, so your item find isn't higher.
Oh,
yeah,
there
but
we go. Reset.
that doesn't matter, really. You don't
And item
have to
find
fight
definitely makes
ghosts
a
anymore.
difference.
It does, yeah, but the drop rate is generous enough usually.
I'm just gonna pop it again.
I mean, you don't have to fight any ghosts anymore, really. You can. I mean, there's a
No, he
couple
does.
of might. You don't have to fight. They're
There
easily
might be
avoided.
some that are going to be a pain in the ass on the way to where he's going.
You should not make that jump.
Yeah.
It's too risky.
And you can make it, but yeah.
Or I can
Yeah.
just go downstairs like a normal fucking bee.
What kind of chump uses fucking stairs like that?
Yeah, real pros roll downstairs and upstairs.
Exactly, or jump it.
Oh yeah, gotta get that green Titanite shard.
Oh, is that what it is?
Probably.
It might even be two.
It's one. It's a shitty green Titanite shard. The item that you get for basically free for killing slimes in the sewers.
Also, yeah. Also, what is it? You get chunks from the leeches?
No, not chunks. You get a large shard.
Okay,
can get-
large shards, that's it.
You can get chunks in this area though.
And slabs. Limitless slabs if you have a lot of time and luck. I did that for my LP. Just FYI, it wasn't fun.
It is not fun at all.
I grinded like 3 slabs and it took hours out of my life.
Ah, there it is. Oh, contraption of the moon.
Not yet. Soon.
Okay, there we go. Oh my god, it's like Super
Man, I
Mario
hope
Odyssey.
I hope those dragons appreciate this.
The best thing is, they just stand there. Like, if you look down, they just stand there. It's like you didn't give a
Look-
shit.
It's cool and refreshing.
It's really hot
Also,
in the Valley of
corpse
Drakes.
water. Really gross corpse water. They're getting all the fucking diseases. All of them.
I mean, technically, any water we touch becomes corpse water.
But we're not a corpse, we're undead.
Okay, so nobody touch me then, because I don't want to find out what happens.
Okay, so what else here? Is this progress problems?
It is, yeah. I mean, you could also just kind of go back and go the really fast way, but might as well go through this little ditch here with all the corpses.
Isn't this the
I
part
love
where,
corpses.
Isn't this a part where I have to deal with dark wraiths? Oh, never mind.
Oh yes,
Mhm.
yes
That's what you
indeed.
were saying.
And they do drop Titanite chunks and slabs, very rarely, and their shield, which you can also get otherwise. But yes, push them around.
Look, their shield is great because of what it can do.
What can it do?
It
Suck.
can make you kiss people.
Aw.
And drain their humanity.
Oh.
Yeah, but
They
mainly
won't
kiss
fight
people.
you for it.
Yeah, unless you do it enough so that you cross the damage threshold for aggroing them, which doesn't usually happen.
You have to really fucking go for it.
Yeah, multiple times, forever.
Okay. I've played enough games to know that this ambush.
It actually isn't.
Is he not gonna attack me?
I mean, he is gonna attack you, but it's the only one here. I would have
Nice
died if that was a slab.
Just fucking ascended right there on the spot.
Oh, wait, this isn't the boss area.
No, no. It's gonna be a bit. Like, you have to go through, like, this building, then one more.
God, I hate the Four Kings arena. A lot.
I like it because it's completely black, like my soul.
I don't like it.
So, for whatever reason during the randomizer, 2 enemies were spawned past the fog gate. And one was in the actual arena, but was only ever T-posing.
Probably a ghost somewhere.
Spooky ghost boy.
Seems worth
Might
doing
do.
that thing over there.
No. I mean, there is an elevator back to the start of the area, but there's a better shortcut already that you just don't know about yet.
Is this thing permanently dead? Because it looks like a permanently dead thing.
Nope.
Yeah, it does respawn. And there's these stupid lost souls. It also spawns lost souls, by the way. If you can get to see that, though.
Where's the floor?
Screamy boys.
Oh yeah, you can also get the large ember in this little part here if you really want it, despite never using it.
Did he ever kick me?
Look, it's about owning it, alright?
They're basically NPCs.
Oh, okay. You know, I know them as Skin Man. In that dumb Dark Souls video. So, okay, this is the route elevator.
Yeah, this is the path to the ember.
Oh, I see. Plus 15 broken health. Does that actually do anything?
No.
No.
I mean, you can use a broken hill to make Artorias' true greatsword, but there is no point. I did actually make Artorias' regular greatsword because that one's cursed and would attack the ghosts. Like when I first played this.
Ah, a very large ember.
Yes, it's very large.
You know, I don't think I ever got the large ember in my randomizer run.
That sounds miserable.
Yeah, I could only get to +5 and then stop there.
Or use like Twinkie weapons.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't see where the elevator is.
Back down.
Oh, it's back down.
Like,
Okay.
it just once you're down, just take a right immediately. Or just hop down. That also works. Like the door is to the left of the stairs he just took up. On the same wall. Yes, that's the right direction. Now you're back in Ghost Town. But again, this isn't even the best shortcut you can take. The other one doesn't even have to be unlocked.
Yeah. Also, technically, my sword is only +5. I can't go farther than that.
Can you
but-
shove your sword into the ground and make fire?
No, I can shove my sword into the ground and make damage. That's about it.
Hey, pretty good damage. And also make people fly. I'm kind of glad they brought that stupid attack back for the greatswords in Dark Souls 3.
Yeah, actually, when I played Dark Souls 3 and I fought the first Black Knight in the swamp that had this, I basically farmed it for like, how long? For like an hour until he finally dropped the damn sword. Oh, he's
Yeah, but like,
interrupted.
other greatswords have that attack too as a weapon art.
Alright, weapon arts.
Except
They're
the
good.
Executioner's greatsword.
Yeah, like not every Ultra Greatsword basically has a different like variation of that attack. But the Zweihander for sure has the golf swing that just launches people in the air. It's good stuff.
Somebody died midair.
Oh yeah.
There is an illusory wall right nearby.
Yeah, it's
It'll be obvious if you see it.
if you were to
You
turn.
just have to turn the camera.
Yeah, instead of just very specifically not looking at it.
Punch in the butt.
Oh, this thing.
Isn't that obvious?
Be careful. Be careful.
Holy
Also-
shit!
Also, be careful.
Yeah, be careful. Just in general, be careful.
It's fine. It's fine.
Everything's fine.
It's all good.
Everything's gonna be daijoubu.
Like I said, sometimes I'm incredibly unlucky and incredibly lucky in these runs.
The worst thing is you could have just looked at like how much floor you have past that door by just, looking around the wall.
Obviously, there was a house behind this. Look, it's a house wall.
Yeah, okay. I mean, it probably is.
It
Some
was at
point.
one point.
I got more of these things. And
Yeah,
it's-
this is the last house in like before the boss.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see like whether I see more dark rays because I wasn't entirely sure, and indeed I do. I see more
There's
dark rays.
like there's no ghosts now because you killed them already, but normally there would be ghosts here.
Ah, okay.
They like come in from above. But on the bright side, you can just run through here and everything's good. I think there is another treasure chest in the corner though of this room.
Yep, I believe it's Titanite chunks.
It's something. Did you upgrade your Pyroflame more, or is it still at the same level as before?
Oh, it's upgraded.
Yeah, but is it like
It
plus
doesn't-
20 and then ascended?
Yeah, I don't think it was
it's-
ascended.
It's not ascended.
Because then it would be ridiculous. It's kind of amazing because like every build can use it. You just need the attunement to equip the spells and that's it, and you can just be an incredibly powerful mage on the side of also being an incredibly powerful fighter.
Yep. Great Combustion plus max Pyromancy Hand, Red Tearstone Ring at Soul Level 1 actually is what I have to use against 4 Kings.
The 4 Kings are weak to fire as well. That's the thing.
There should be maybe one more enemy around.
There is one, but it's outside. It's a dark wraith, kind of hidden away a little bit, ready to ambush you.
Unsurprisingly. I see him. Oh, sneaky boy.
Yeah. And right behind you right now would be Beatrice's summon sign, if you are human.
I heard that you need to summon her from Moonlight Butterfly for her to appear here.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Wow.
Holy shit.
I got
Just
comboed.
come to fuck your face up.
Well, we get to show him the shortcut.
Yeah. I mean, there's multiple ways, actually, but...
I'm guessing I have to go to, oh god, the other, I forget her name, the spider lady, to upgrade my pyromancy.
You can upgrade it at Laurentius's place too, up until 20, and after that you have to go down to the, like, to
Remember the
Blight Town.
pyromancy lady sitting in the swamp?
Yeah.
I'll have
That's
to
who you need to
her.
go to.
Oh, okay.
The regular flame only goes to 15.
Alright. Gotta ascend it first.
So I'm thinking of the ledge drop off.
Yeah, like when you go across that initial bridge entering New Londo, like diagonally to the right, there is a ledge to drop off onto basically a wall. And you can drop further from there. That's the way I usually go.
I need to go AFK one moment, you're back.
So you know that like that ledge drop off, there's like a body in a pot right next to that? That's where the key to the seal was for me in the randomizer.
Mm-hmm.
Except
at least
I never looked there.
at least it was in New Londo.
Yeah, I guess they wanted to make sure you could get to Koth. Because there were a lot of considerations made. Like, because they had to put the Duke's Archive, like, prison key in the area with the bonfire, otherwise you'd never be able to get out.
Mm-hmm.
Except it was in an area that I don't think most people would ever know to look. Like, in the original cell with the bonfire, there's the door in the back that you have to drop down from.
Yeah, that, like, you mean above the actual cell? Or...
No, in the cell, if you go to the back with the 3 enemies, there's a door there.
Oh.
If you open it and drop down from there.
Okay, back. One day, one of these elevators will kill me.
Bloodborne's coming up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll probably die to an elevator then.
Is this the... No. This is
Nah. No,
Go
no.
across the bridges first.
Like, down there is an NPC you probably didn't talk to, but... it's also not worth it at this point. It's just a kind of hidden blacksmith down there.
Oh.
In the randomizer, he sold a regular dagger for 500,000 souls.
What?
Uh-huh.
What the fuck?
Uh-huh.
Like, what the actual fuck?
Everything was randomized, including prices.
That sucks! Like, why would I
That's
buy a
great.
dagger?
Okay.
Oh wait, sorry, it wasn't a dagger, it was the starting Sorcerer's Catalyst.
Oh yeah, that's fine. That's...
Okay.
And that's
cool.
worth the price, really.
Yeah, just a regular fucking stick of wood, that's okay.
Behold my tree branch!
Okay, where to now?
Go straight, not there.
Actually,
Like,
yeah.
so from where you entered, the far right corner.
Stick to your right, and you can get a Firekeeper soul bow if you want.
Yeah, I feel like the elevator would just be much less confusing.
Be careful though, there's ghosts.
All good.
Nice. Now have fun getting back
It's all
without
good.
being able to kill them.
It's all the
All
joke.
good. What could possibly go wrong? Why did they lead you here again? I forget.
Oh, we got a Firekeeper, so.
Progress. Kind of.
I mean, at this point, it's like, oh, I lost 20,000 souls, who cares?
Yeah, I mean, once you have your build set up and your levels are high enough, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I mean, souls stop meaning something. Like, basically, as soon as you finish Ornstein and Snow, they, like, matter way less. Mainly because you just have a lot more than you need on yourself, usually. Like, when you have 10,000 souls at the start of the game, you'll cry if you lose them. But at that point, it's just kind of eh.
So, does New London not have a single bonfire?
Nope.
Correct.
It is, after all, the dark area of evil. Why would there fire be there, you know? I mean, there is, of course, in the Chasm of the Abyss, there is a bonfire there, but
Yeah, in the literal abyss.
it's like not like this is an actual lore explanation for it, but
Is it the official lore explanation, or is it the official fan interpretation of the lore?
oh no, like there. Okay, it might be a fan interpretation. I just made it up basically, but there's not like any explanation as to why there aren't any bonfires in this area.
Okay, so cross the bridge.
Yeah, and then basically as soon as you leave that bridge, just diagonally go to the right. Like at more or less a 45-degree angle.
Okay.
Then just, I guess, look down the ledge for a drop spot, for a spot to drop down to. Like, yeah, right where that message is. That's nice.
Oh,
And then
okay.
that little bit, yep.
Okay.
And now you're in more or less familiar territory again.
Okay, so familiar territory of medium shit. Ah,
Not even looking at the slab that just dropped.
nothing, didn't drop anything.
That would have been too hilarious, though. I'm still waiting for you just to get a slab like that.
Oh, a ghost.
Alright, the ghosts. Yeah, I tend to just run through here, so...
Yeah.
Like, after the first visit.
I can see that.
Because those are the ghosts you're actually normally fighting up above. Just that their aggro range is a bubble, and they tend to go down. Not you're gonna avenge your death.
So, go down these steps a little bit before you do anything.
Yeah,
Because
because...
those ghosts will come through the wall just a little bit and maybe hit you.
Yeah, like normally it would be best to just drop right there at the start, but...
You
Also-
might hit something on the way down.
don't forget to equip the ring. Also, don't unequip it down below. That won't work.
Yeah, not until the boss is dead.
Yeah, but just keep it. It's all good. You won't have any poise, but honestly, you won't really need it.
I can't wait to see the camera strat of spin as much as you can until you see anything.
I mean, that's a special strat. That's what I always do.
So what I,
Oh,
one
that's
thing
a
I
really highly
remember-
rated message that has like the frowned icon.
One thing I remember is this.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, the screaming down there.
Yeah, that means that's a deadly drop, normally.
Yeah. Oh, that's like the Prismstone always does that?
Yeah, like
Yep.
it screams when you would die from a fall.
Ah, okay.
That's its
normal
purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, you
Oh,
can
yeah.
put it down, and at the before the game got patched, you could basically with the dragon head piece thing, like drop infinite like just prism stones in any other item. So you could just break the game by dropping a lot of prism stones. I think Chiop and Kuwu did that as a bonus for their OP at some point.
So be careful being behind the boss at all because the hilt also has a hitbox,
I see.
and it's a little janky and weird.
The worst thing, honestly, is the grab, because
Yes.
and the magic too, and generally the kind of lack of depth perception. Because it's sometimes hard to tell how far you are away from a boss.
It is the Abyss. Where are you?
Spin it. Oh yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah,
was
so you usually have a break after the second one because the first one has so much time just getting to it.
Just spin it. Come on, it's okay. You can just spin forever. Oh, there it is. I wish you could spin it faster. A lot of people just cheese this fight by stacking poise, but as you can see, it's not really necessary. Not even taking a lot of damage, to be quite honest.
Keep hitting it.
Yeah, you could have kept hitting it and it would still take damage.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Its hitbox remains active after its death.
Yeah, you might have been able to end the fight then and there, but it doesn't matter. You basically have this.
Oh, yeah, unless there's some weird attack I don't know.
No, this is the hardest boss in the game. There's no way you'll win. Gotta use reverse psychology on the game.
I used to think it's hard, but now it's just kind of there.
Okay, that magic might come back. Be careful.
Yeah, there it is. Check it out. Good stuff.
Ow.
Yep, there. There it was.
I didn't know it would remain active that long.
Oh, there we go, they're dead.
You could have just waited and more kings would spawn. I'm not sure how many there can be at once, but it's more than 4.
Oh,
I've heard up to 7, but I don't think I've ever seen it.
I never really tried.
interesting. Torpid. Is he alive?
No.
No, okay. Then I'll just add the XP. There we go. It's another boss down.
Well, I think all that's left now is Gwyn, right?
Yeah. We'll just have to win and that's it.
And of course Priscilla and Gwendolyn.
Well, we're not killing them. Not killing Priscilla because Priscilla's cool, not killing Gwendolyn because I only kill in self-defense.
Yeah, Priscilla is cool. Don't kill Priscilla.
I actually had a weird thing happen with the randomizer. Priscilla was at the Sanctuary Guardian, but because that's a lake, I could still see her footprints.
Oh, hello there.
I mean, you can also see it in her actual fight because there's snow.
No, but I mean, like, the randomizer could have put her in any other arena, but it gave me one where I could see the footprints.
Okay, yeah, that's actually nice. Maybe that was intentional.
Maybe.
Should I go and upgrade my Pyromancy Flame before this?
I mean, you might as well. You're not gonna do anything after it, right?
So that's at the Daro Chaos and then we go upstairs.
Also, Gwyn is weak to fire despite being on fire.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, that's very
it's
dangerous.
a thing that Dark Souls likes to do. Just set things on fire and then fire does extra damage to them. It's weird.
You should definitely try to get that first parry in the Gwyn fight.
that one's badass. And again, doing the fight with parries is kind of boring in my opinion. I tend to do it without, but it's harder, much harder.
Oh, in the randomizer, I had like 5 chances to beat Gwyn.
Oh, you get like 5 Gwens?
He kept showing up.
As a normal enemy?
He was the Hydra, the Iron Golem, Artorias, Manus, Bed of Chaos, where I made him fall down a pit.
Oh, and you also got Gwyn's soul from the Undead Merchant, right?
Yep, I bought it for 2,000.
And did you get the sword?
No, I didn't.
Ah, unfortunate. Because you have to go to the like sunlight altar near the bonfire in Undead Parish to actually make something of the soul, and you can usually only do that in New Game Plus.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of disappointing that the randomizer doesn't take the existing amount of bosses and then spread them around, and instead just goes, oh, no, like, it's a random chance per roll.
I mean, I kind of think that's more fun because it's more unpredictable.
Gwyn was not one of the 4 kings for me. He could have been, though, because we never saw the 4th one. Yeah, it was Guardian, Nito.
I can hardly thank
And the 4th one was a mystery.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what did I do?
You beat Bed of Chaos.
Yeah.
Oh.
She gave you a verse version of a spell you already had.
You have to hope nothing attacks me while I'm browsing.
Yeah, you know, like the mosquitoes actually ignore this spot even if she's not there yet. So if you know exactly where she is, you can just stand here and just look at all these mosquitoes just hovering around, not doing anything.
That's merciful. Okay, that should be enough.
Now you can just upgrade it all over again.
Now go. Don't you dare
It does go to 20 now, right?
It resets. So
Okay,
now
so
it's
then-
0, it goes back up to +5.
I'm just gonna
Oh,
pop
just
them
5? Okay, it's
myself.
20 total. Alright.
But it
should
gets
have,
real expensive.
I would.
Also, it gets real powerful, so it's worth it. Just use all your souls, basically.
Now
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
waste my time.
You might as well. Thankfully, you can use multiple at a time now. One of the few things that the remaster actually added.
Yeah. It messes with the original experience, you know, you can't no longer cheese it with,
Oh yes,
immediate
the
souls.
experience. The experience of just going to the menu a million times.
Do I need Soul of Sif, or...
If you want to make a Taurus greatsword, yes, but I don't think you wanna.
Or
Guardian
Great
Soul?
Shield. Guardian Soul is literally useless.
It's just souls, really. Or a trophy if you want to be like that. Or I think
Yeah.
Sif Soul is just like 2,000 souls or something.
Manus?
Manus' Pursuers only?
Yeah, you can also
Or,
make...
no, his
Yeah, yeah.
Catalyst or whatever.
Like, you can drop it to the nest of the crows and you'll get Pursuers, I think.
What's that?
It's a spell.
It's a spell. It's
Don't-
really powerful.
Yeah, it's like the homing soul mass. Like, did you even see that? Do you know what that is?
I don't think so.
It's just like 5 orbs basically, like flying around you, and they home in on enemies when you get close to them. So you can kind of preload it.
I don't think I need any of these. So...
Yeah, you either have already better versions of the spells, or you don't need them in general.
Not let.
I think I'm just gonna pop Manus' Soul as well, I don't really need it.
Yeah, I mean... Only 1,800?
Yeah.
No,
1,000.
18,000, okay. I'm bad at counting zeros. Okay,
Okay.
it's almost fully upgraded now.
Don't you waste my.
Yeah, and we're not really gonna farm to finish upgrading it, so... That's fine.
That's
If you
powerful.
keep dying to Gwyn, you'll get plenty of souls from the enemies in the kiln.
You can also get all the Black Knight weapons. And their
Do I,
shield.
joy. So does this? I'm guessing this improves power within as well.
No.
Yeah, I don't think it does actually.
Like, it used to scale the damage it does to you,
Oh,
make it worse. Oh, you don't have to talk to From, just drop down.
Not treat me like an old withering
I just like
Don't
hitting
remember that
him.
guy.
You
I mean, yeah,
can
that's fair.
attack him too.
Yeah, and he will get angry at that. It's how I piss him off usually.
I like my dumb clothes.
I mean, I'm glad you're still wearing them
Yeah.
since the start of the game.
Look, I really like the little beats. Also, man, when we started this, I thought this was gonna be another one of those streams where most of it is just like one boss fight, but we're actually gonna finish this before, I hope, before 2 hours. Or at least we got here before 2 hours.
Well, you got 20 minutes or something. It should be doable.
Gwyn can be a little rough.
Well,
It can be, yeah.
I have officially never beaten Gwyn, so...
I mean, how do you want to beat him? Do you want to do the parry strat or fight him for real?
I mean, we'll see. We'll wing it. I'll wing it. Should I fight these guys or just skip them?
Whatever you feel like. But you can get the Black Knight set off of a corpse here. Like, that's the one thing.
And they do give 2,000 souls each.
It's also kind of nice to see just, like, because they're, I think, still exactly as strong as they used to be, these Black Knights. Maybe even a bit stronger, but the thing is, like, it doesn't matter because you're much more powerful now. Also, I really like the scenery here.
Yeah, it looks really nice. I think it's a better area than in Dark Souls 3 when you have that little ascent.
Yeah, I mean, I also like that.
I like,
I like
it,
this one better.
Yeah, same. Oh, that actually hit. Okay. Actually,
Oh, it's basically a mirror match.
I hope you get his weapon now.
I'll be good.
Nope.
Nope.
Just garbage.
There's literally only one thing hidden in this area. You don't need to, like, explore everything.
Yeah, I'm just looking around trying to see where it is.
It's on those, like, on the little part ahead.
Oh, yeah, on one of those corners.
Yeah, it's, like, on the one to the right there. And it's just the Black Knight set in case you want it. Also, there's a Black Knight right on there, so have fun.
Favorite.
This Black Knight was one of the few enemies to just be the same in the randomizer.
God Poison's good. I'm guessing the Black Knight says obscenely heavy.
It's not obscenely heavy, but it's much heavier than what you have. Like, it's basically a higher tier mid set, I think, in terms of weight.
Yeah.
And that's where Solaris Sign would be. Like, right where you're looking at it right now.
Well, we saved him, so he could technically be here, but we're
Mhm.
fine.
I
Is
brought him
it-
in to fight Manus, and he got thoroughly destroyed.
Is there, like, any other NPC you can summon here, or is it just Solar?
It's
Just Solaire.
just Solaire, yeah. And plenty of humans.
I'm guessing most people don't even get, like, Solaire here.
Yeah, as you could see, it's kind of hard to, you know, get Solaire to
You
appear
have
here.
to know about the shortcuts, you have to know about the Covenant, so you know how to time it correctly.
Yeah, okay. Give me a great axe. Oh, it's white chunk.
Just what you need.
Yeah,
Yep.
maybe you'll get the halberd.
Yeah, maybe.
Ah, yes, everybody's favorite speedrun weapon.
Yeah. I mean, you can't just get them all if you really wanna. But hey.
Nope. I have not gotten a single Black Knight weapon to drop
All
in this
of these
run.
fucking chunks, and not even a shield, too.
Yeah, I don't even got a shield.
The shield's pretty good,
I don't
but it doesn't
think
have
so.
have the stamina regen. It's one of the best shields, really. If you can get it early.
Yeah, I
Just,
think
be ready to parry.
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah.
you really don't need to.
I mean, that initial parry, getting that off.
You gotta do it
that's
for
not
cool
bad.
points.
Yeah, just that one really. Even if you want to parry the boss, that first attack, parry that. If you can do that, you're cool, in my book. If not, then well, you suck.
Jokes on you, I'm a little cool. Oh my
Ah,
god,
well.
sad music.
Now imagine this,
Boom!
but with Manus.
Badass. I actually did it.
Oops.
And I actually do really like this song.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh wow. He has a lot of quick strikes.
Indeed.
Just wait until he doesn't finish a combo.
Yeah, I mean, like there's a few attacks where it's safe to get near him, but normally he'll just swing around.
They saved Solaire, yes they did. Solaire is safe and sound, but Burr walks alone. I have to redeem myself. To do this, then I have beaten every boss without help. Well, except in Moonlight Barfly, but I've beaten Moonlight Barfly in my first playthrough. Plus, fuck Moonlight Barfly, it's not even fun. It's just pretty.
Also, honestly, like, parry in general trivializes the hell out of this boss.
Yeah, it's like the Lady Maria fight. So, fun fact, I'm actually very annoyed that you can parry Gwyn, because the game teaches you, oh, you can't parry bosses. And the game goes, oh, but you can parry this boss. And when I asked my friend, okay, why can I parry this guy but not all the other guys? He said, oh, because he's human-sized. So I basically went, okay, so if he's human-sized, that means I can backstab him as well. And he just stared at me and was like, well, I actually don't know that.
You
Sure.
can't backstab him, yeah.
Yeah. Because there's nothing consistent in this game. So
Like, the reason you can parry him is because they wanted you to be able to fight him with, like, whatever skills that you acquired, and parrying is part of that.
apparently dodging is not one of my skills.
Yeah, I mean, I never liked to parry, I just somehow suddenly got decent at it when I started playing the remaster. I don't know what happened. I just parried shit left and right on reaction, even though I was mostly just using my shield on my back.
The 60 FPS have made it so much easier.
Oops.
Yeah,
did
sure,
not
that's
parry
it.
that.
I don't think your shield is out.
Maybe that's it.
Oops. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, but like his kick and his grapple are probably the safest windows to attack him.
Yeah. Yeah, we can take him. Also, I'm actually curious about one thing. If I don't have my shield up, what's this? Oh, it's just blocking? Oh,
Yep.
both buttons are blocking. Okay. Huh.
I mean, you don't have to block with your sword ever.
No, it's just, I guess it's weird to me that two buttons would do the same thing. Also, what was the health bar?
Good question.
I mean, this ain't no Dark Souls 3 where you have weapon arcs.
Or Dark Souls 2, where
Man,
you
I am still fucking let down by those.
What was that? What
What?
kind of fucking maneuvers were those? Fucking cheating.
Oh, it's good though.
Gonna swing and then teleport mid-swing back to you.
Not even teleport, just slide backwards.
Just readjust that all the way. No, you see, it's lag compensation.
Ah, I see.
Oh. Might be between Okay. Whoa, what the fuck is that leap? Holy shit. These boys have airtime.
We got ups for days.
Yeah. Oops. Nope. Oh, I think I don't have time. Nope, I'm gonna eat shit. Nice.
Look, and Orlando's basketball team was one of the best.
Can you like parry each of his like sword swings?
Yes, but it's easiest to just block the first and then parry the second.
Nice. Not that hard.
Or just don't worry about it because it'll trip you up.
Yeah, or just fight him for real.
Getting a heal off in general in this fight is extremely tricky.
Yeah, you'll basically have to make use of all the obstacles in the arena.
Mm-hmm.
That was also great because my first time fighting this boss, I went in and I just heard like, "Hey, you can parry this fight," and I just fucking steamrolled it. It's great.
It's kind of easy if you do parry him, but hey, I don't like doing that. Maybe because I couldn't parry for the longest time.
Look, it just feels really fitting and in character for him to eat complete shit.
Hashtag Win did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
I would not go that far.
I mean, there's Gwyn apologists for sure, but
There has to be.
look, he's basically the guy who makes humans just fulfill this made-up prophecy so they can link the fire forever, even though it's to their own disadvantage. Also, he genocided dragons just for fun.
Another
That
dragons.
was to usher in the Age of Fire.
Yeah. We all know dragons are bad.
It's because they're undying, they're immortal, so their culture stagnates.
And then everybody else became undead.
And that was much later. Everything was great for a while, and then it stopped being great.
Let's see if this kills. Holy shit, it does kill.
Oh,
Oh,
my
yeah.
goodness, that's
You do good damage with that.
But yeah, no,
And
Gwyn being parryable and able to eat complete shit feels very fitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you won't be able to do that. Like, you'll really have to look for an opening.
Yeah. You guys have to like do a hit and run.
Yeah. Like, again, there's 2 attacks that are completely safe, and a couple where you might be able to squeeze one in.
Yeah, he just has a lot of recovery, I guess. And a lot of pulleys.
Yeah, like before the DLC, he was the most aggressive boss in the game.
Oh, it's all gonna be Daijobu.
Good 5 more minutes.
Well, I'm not on a hard 2-hour timer, so it's a soft timer.
I mean, yeah, but if you wanna beat him before the time is up, you'll get extra points that way.
Oh no.
Yeah, do you want to be really cool in Iggy's book?
Yeah, exactly.
I'll never be really cool in Iggy's boat because I beat both Lords of the Fallen and the Surge on stream.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
And also
Yeah.
Senran Kagura.
I mean, I like that more than the Surge.
What, Senran Kagura?
Yeah, at least it's easier to make fun of Senran Kagura.
I'm trying to figure out whether I disagree with you or not.
I mean, honestly, Senran Kagura at least looked more fun to play.
Yeah, it wasn't shit. Like, the game seemed okay to play, at least.
It had good character customization.
I've never
yes.
seen a Taiko droned quite like that.
Exactly.
Oh my god. And look, more importantly, it didn't have that fucking garbage song.
True.
Fucking hate that song so much.
It had Beach Ninjas, though. Those were good. Ooh, just a tip. That sounded wrong.
It did.
You
Man, I
chose
wonder
to
why.
say it.
I didn't mean it that way.
Let me say the meme and then be ashamed.
Yes.
Ancient meme from a time before time.
Oh, I did break this place for a moment.
Yep. That's usually when I heal.
Yeah, either that or just hide behind a pillar and hope he doesn't walk past it.
Legit, I think Gwyn is a really good final boss fight.
Yeah, he's great.
Oh no, really?
Yeah, never get greedy!
It's just a shame that parrying him is so much easier than anything else.
I mean, not really. It feels very fitting for this fucking husk of a man.
So,
This was the most powerful god.
Oh, good job.
Now it's time to slowly die.
You're very cool in my book, or you would be if you hadn't played Lords of the Fallen and the Surge.
Damn.
Wow, 3 minutes to spare.
always moving those goalposts, Segi.
Okay, so which ending are you getting?
How do I pick endings?
You either
if you go out
leave
the
or-
door, you get the dark ending.
Yeah, it's the cool one for edgy kids like me.
It would be a good counter to how you finish the LP.
So if I
Or
leave...
you can light the bonfire and then say hashtag it's lit.
So if you light the bonfire, you actually explode into flames and die,
If you leave the door, you become the Dark Lord.
which is cool.
Either way, you wake up born in a prison with no hope or escape.
Yeah.
okay. Well, context-wise, lying this is... Well, both are kind of like bad, because this one, leaving is everybody goes to
Which
the
would
dark
you rather
ages.
do? Follow what you were told to do or reject your fate?
I mean...
And you
Can't
can
escape
follow
from
the
it.
made-up prophecy, or
Can't
just fuck
escape from
off and say,
crossing
fuck you,
fate.
Gwen, you're dead. Rest in peace.
You know what? Many centuries from now, Bird the 2nd or 12th or whatever, the Punch Lord, was in the same position and he left because he said fuck you and your prophecies.
But Burr the First.
It's a long line of fate rejection.
It's a
And
long
we'll now get-
line of spiting everybody, especially prophecies.
But also it feels like a good counter to the LP.
Yeah. You're also not spiting those guys.
Serve your highness. We are here to serve your highness.
Now let us never touch on this ending ever again.
Stupid mask for this ending.
No,
I mean-
it's perfect. You just look in awe of like, what the fuck is happening?
I prefer the Fangbor helmet myself.
The world. Our Lord hath returned.
And zoom in on the face.
Perfect.
Dark Soul.
Man, I feel like the remastered under it kind of takes the piss out of that title card appearing.
Yeah.
Well,
A little bit.
you mean the TM doesn't ruin it?
That
I mean,
too.
It's
The trademark bit.
invisible.
Yeah. Business Evangelist. My favorite title.
Oh, that was Dark Souls. We did it.
It's a good game.
Very good game. Like, the worst part about all this, I played Dark Souls 2 this year, and for the love of me, I cannot remember, like, half the boss fights. And this one...
Good. That is actually in line with that game.
Whereas here, I didn't play this since 2015, so in 3 years, and I remembered every boss fight. In most areas.
Yeah, no, I remember everything about this game. This is the one Dark Souls game I distinctly remember everything about.
It is so appropriate, though, that you forget Dark Souls 2, because that's the entire, like, revolving plot.
It's genius if you think about it really hard, and then don't anymore.
Hashtag deep.
Yeah, I mean,
Hashtag makes you think.
power stances are so wonderful, and being able to build anything is so wonderful, but also pyromancy in this game is wonderful, so...
Legit, mechanically, 2 is probably my favorite.
Yeah,
it is amazing in that regard, but it's just there's a lot of level design and boss design issues that I just can't really get behind. That said, this one is amazing on most every front. The biggest issue is it doesn't follow its own rules half the time.
Yeah, like, a lot of the exceptions and weird, like, rules breaking is kind of annoying, and I had that issue the first time I played the game as well, but... Like, overall, it's extremely cohesive. I think it's probably, like, the most... Like, you can play it and not really care about the plot, and you don't feel punished for it, because you still have a lot of exploration about it. And then if you play, like, 2, it's kind of like... Oh, you don't have the plot, but you also don't remember the exploration, because there isn't really any.
Also, this game, of the Dark Souls games, has the best and most, like, cohesive atmosphere in regards to all of its stuff. Between, like, the archive, I still think is a really fucking good level in general. And just, like, the world design in general, like, being able to see other areas from within various areas is an amazing touch. Like, being in the Tomb of the Giants and being able to see Lost Isolith off in the distance. Yeah.
No, it's very good, and a lot of the quote-unquote annoying levels are kinda, you know, I hate to say, like, intentionally, but they are intentionally annoying. Like, Blight Town is meant to be, like, this horrid mess of status effects and verticality, and then the ghost area, like New Londo, is meant to, like, be very dangerous with the ghosts. But then you have Lost Isolith, which is just not good. Anyway.
That is, we ran out of time and money, the level.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate, but, like, people who say the endgame is bad are, like, really kind of being disingenuous, because, like, once again,
it's
the
a gross
Duke's
exaggeration.
Archive, is fucking amazing. I will stand by that. Tomb of the Giants is actually pretty alright, too.
I mean, a lot of these levels that are stressful or annoying, or oh god, I have to do this, you know, it feels deliberate. I mean, you have to have some, you know, challenging stuff. I don't agree with people who say, like, oh, after you beat, like, Ornstein and Smo, you just might as well just stop the game there, after that is just shit, and I don't really agree with that.
Yeah, like, it does force you out of your comfort zone a bit, like with the Tomb of Giants and, I guess the Crystal Caves as well, only the caves are bad.
The caves are pretty easy, though. Like,
yeah, but they still suck.
They suck, but once you realize the gimmick, which is all of these are straight, you are fucking good to go.
Unless you want that
Titan slab. It sucks if you have vertigo going in there, like, you have to deal with that, because I know, feels weird referring to another stream, but I was in Psych's stream when he was going through it, and, like, he legitimately had trouble with that area because of that. Because, like, the heights there are an absolute fucker.
I mean, I had issues with the Four Kings in general because I really don't feel comfortable playing games where I don't have depth perception. It frustrates me a lot.
See, my issue is I hate that the Abyss Arena because it's deep, dark, and endless, and also it feels weird to come back to it. Like, I have a very strong fear of deep open water, and it just reminds me of that.
Yeah.
So that fucking arena is deeply uncomfortable for me.
Oh, welcome back to pain.
Yeah. But
So
no,
what
I
is-
do
What does New Game Plus change? Just everything is stronger.
bumped up stats, that's it.
Yeah. Nothing else.
They don't really start doing the changed up New Game Plus until 2.
And then they stop again.
Yeah, which is a shame because I still say base game 2 had one of the best New Game Pluses I've seen in a game. Just because it changed up so much and added in a bunch of shit. But it also had the misfortune of being base game 2. I still do say, like, I really enjoyed 2. 2 was really good. 3 is the only one I didn't have fun with, but I'm not here to harp on that.
Yeah, because I'll defend it to the death.
Same.
I mean, that's fine. You enjoy what you enjoy. I just have my own misgivings about it.
Yep, and yeah, XP won. Anyway, that's Dark Souls completed, so I get to knock another game off my list, and that's officially me beating every single Souls game, including Bloodborne. So yay for that. I don't have to.
And
Yay!
Research and Lodge of the Fallen.
Those aren't Souls games. Those are Souls
But
likes.
more importantly, Demon Souls, you did.
Yeah, Demon Souls before the servers died.
God, that game is rough.
I still liked it.
No,
It
I
fe-
didn't hate it. Like, it's not bad. It's just rough.
Yep, thank you for the follow. So I'd say for me it's very good to play Demon Souls in addition to Dark Souls because you can basically see them repeating a lot of ideas in terms of, oh, now we have more of a budget to actually do something.
Yeah, you can see them, like, really refine the ideas they put forth in Demon Souls.
Yeah, like a lot of the same cues, same NPCs even.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a nice little pro Dark Souls. I agree. Why are you saying that in chat?
I was just
Yeah.
going to axe.
Oh.
Not you.
Oh, okay.
As I said, like my issue, Demon Souls is fucking rough. Like, I did have some real issues with some various things, but in general, it's still pretty alright.
Okay, so future playthroughs. It's not gonna be King's Build or Shadow Tower. I am
Never.
not that hard. I am not that
Fucking
hardcore.
never.
Yeah, that's why we're doing Inferno Climber.
Buddy,
That's
you
some-
don't
Nobody
know
can
the
understand.
half of it.
Yeah, nobody will understand Infernal Climber until they experience it on stream. I can just guarantee you that much.
No, they won't even get the full experience of not realizing that we had a fucking very important character sitting there under our noses.
Yeah. Anyway, so now it's Wednesday, so Friday is gonna be Blaze Blue Tag, and I'll be playing that with 6. Sunday we'll do a rhythm game as our intermission thing, and then Monday we start a new playthrough, which is Hollow Knight. I'm going.
I
into
am
that-
super looking forward to that because I fucking love Hollow Knight.
Yeah, it's
And-
going to be good.
and we're going to that completely blind, not partial blind, uninformed like this one. So it's gonna be probably a lot less smoother than Dark Souls 1 was.
Also, pretty
Yeah.
long game.
Yeah, it's very long.
It's like what, 20-30 hours?
Yeah, it's much longer than it appears at first. It's a thing.
Hmm.
Yeah, I checked how long it was, and it was something like, yeah, between 20 and 30, which is fine. That's our expected playthrough length in general, and I'm gonna break it up a bit with one-off streams just so it's not Hollow Knight for, a month.
And the length of that game definitely varies greatly if you try to go for the true ending.
I mean, I'm gonna... Okay, actually, no, I took 45 hours. Fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, like, I know at least I'll be there to help out if need be.
I will probably go for a true ending. Because
Yeah,
it
no,
doesn't,
no, I
it
will
doesn't-
be there to help you with that because there is some weirdness there.
But yeah, we'll mostly be going into that blind, and it'll be a very please do not spoil stuff until I say I am stuck.
Mhm. That
Anyway,
said, it is a gorgeous, fun game.
anyway, that's it for tonight. Thank you all for enduring watching this. We did it. I conquered my old self. I'm gonna host Danny, who is streaming Dead Cells, so go and watch more Dark Souls games. Good night.
Nah.